last time I make video, I talk something. Because of that thing where I talk, I see some mumus people, they come my comment section. Some of them, they send me direct message say, me I not get sense. Me wey be Hausa person, na me come dey support Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu. Me wey be Hausa person, na me come dey support person wey dey fight for Biafra. Una no get sense o, una no get sense. Una dey mumu well, una dey misbehave. And me I know for my own, I know who anybody wey dey talk that kind talk. Anybody wey dey talk that kind talk, I know say na Fulani. Na Fulani. I know say Hausa people see the inside, but na Fulani. Most of them na Fulani. So if you don't know who be Nnamdi Kanu, let me tell you who be Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know whether you go accept her. Na true that I will tell you now. Nnamdi Kanu na freedom fighter. Okay, you like it or not. Nnamdi Kanu na freedom fighter. Na because una dey craze, una dey mumu. So let me tell una something. This is where I dey talk. Na I never even start sef. I never even start am. Una dey talk say me wey be Hausa person, I no dey stay for Igbo land. That is why I no know who be Nnamdi Kanu. Anything wey Igbo people dey do for Hausa people, na Fulani cause am. Na Fulani dey spoil our people for everywhere. Anything wey dey happen with our people for this side, na Fulani people dey cause am. Na Fulani people dey spoil our people for everywhere. But una no dey like truth. Una no dey like truth. If you talk, they will say the biggest say you be mumu, you don't know wetin dey talk. Nnamdi Kanu people dey kill your people for Igbo land. Okay, mona go dey think, mona think am. Wetin make Igbo people dey kill Hausa people? Mona listen to wetin I dey talk. Wetin make Igbo people dey kill Hausa people for that side? Na this Hausa Fulani wey una dey talk. Anything wey happen, if you ask Hausa person, wetin you be? Some of our people, because they mumu, they will tell you say I be Hausa Fulani. You wey be Hausa, you come dey talk say you be Hausa Fulani. That one no be wickedness. No be wickedness they cause all those. You be Hausa and you come dey talk say you be Hausa Fulani. Wetin concern Hausa and Fulani? We not be the same. We are not the same anywhere by anywhere. We are not be the same. That is why if Fulani go do their wickedness for their side, any person where they see, because now they talk am, una go come they talk say na Hausa Fulani, na Hausa Fulani. Hausa Fulani na the same. Now wetin they make Igbo people they kill Hausa people for that side? Because they not be separate. They not be separate. They ask Hausa person say wetin you be. Hausa person go say I be Hausa Fulani. Now this kind of thing, now they cause all those problems. So, and Nnamdi Kanu na freedom fighter, you like it or not? Una people they kill our people for supporters and Barakati and Niger. Una know they talk about that one. Wetin Nnamdi Kanu do? Wetin Nnamdi Kanu do? Nnamdi Kanu arresting is injustice, Oga. Una like it or not, it's injustice. And anybody where they send me his message say una go arrest me, una go do. Anybody where no arrest me, no be human born now. No be human born you. If you no arrest me, are you God? I know they fear anybody where human born now. I know they fear am. You not be God, Oga. Now only God now ain't go do anything, but not be human being. They kill our people, they kill Hausa people anyhow. Una know they talk about that. Una governors they support bandits. Una ministers they support bandits. Councillors they support bandits. Chairman, local government chairman sef or not, they support bandits. Una no know wetin dey happen. All those mala, all those scholars, Islamic scholars, Fulani malams, they support bandits. But una no dey like truth. But if person talk, una begin dey talk say person no know wetin dey talk. See, mona go observe wetin Fulani people dey do for north. Wetin Fulani people dey do? They kidnap people. Wait, who dey kidnap? Na Hausa people. Na Hausa people. But una no dey like truth. But na Nnamdi Kanu na be una problem. Because we say make they release, make they pray, make Nnamdi Kanu pray. Na that one na come dey make una the best. I beg, mona the best. Mona the best. And me I be Hausa, I no be Fulani, I no be Hausa Fulani again. I be Hausa, original Hausa, I no be Fulani. And this is the way we started. We never even start anything. We never see something. And we are talking about all those things where they happen for not. We no go quiet. We no go quiet. We must talk truth. Truth must be told. You like it or not. Truth not truth. Gaskiya check out.
What I came to say this morning is just a simple. Most of you in the north, especially those ones making press conference that the president should not release Nnamdi Kanu. I saw some young, vibrant youths. They are protesting. Don't release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is where I have the problem. And I'm making this video directly to the Commander-in-Chief, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What I want to ask you now, sir, are you in charge of this government? Or is some people from some quarters making a press conference upon press conference? Those ones who have decided that they don't want Nigeria to be peaceful. Mr. President, are you romancing bandits? Mr. President, are you afraid of some people? Is some people telling you what to do? You are the Commander-in-Chief. I want to know. They have made press conference for you to romance bandits. They are still romancing bandits. As they are romancing bandits, giving them amnesty, bandits are still unaliving people. Few days ago, they are unalive people in the mosque. Mr. President, we need a national unity in this country. Mr. President, the civil war that been fought with the Igbos several years ago have ended then. Except you people are still making it point blank plain that the civil war is still on economic policies. Mr. President, you are preaching for national peace. You are preaching for peace and unity. It's the symbol of our national flag. Mr. President, there is no peace for the Igbo man. You want the Igbo man to stay in Nigeria, but all his properties is being demolished in Lagos. Mr. President, you want the Igbo man to stay, but the body language of the policies of government is showing that these people are not needed in Nigeria. The simple thing that I want to ask, if Igbo man is not needed in Nigeria, where do you want these people to go? If you want them to go to Ghana, you people are still, and some people are still plotting all over the Africa for them to be rejected. Will the Igbo man go to the moon? Will the Igbo man go to the ocean to live? Will the Igbo man go to a country that is not existence to live? In London, the Britain and the conspirators, they are using policies to clamp them. In the US, in all Europe, what is this thing? Why is that man still in DSS custody? What is that man doing in DSS custody? I'm asking a simple question, and I need you to answer. Show Nigerians and prove Nigerians, by constitutional right, you are the Commander-in-Chief. Prove Nigerians that there is nobody that is detecting for you to rule this country. Because I have started to believe that maybe you are not in charge of this country. Maybe some people will go and sit down with some few three people wearing cap, giving press conference, telling you, don't release that man. What are you keeping the man? Do we really want to live in peace in this country? Are we one people in this country? Mr. President, I'm using this opportunity to call upon you. I'm not calling you out. I am calling upon you. Use your office to release that man to go home to his people unconditionally. Our military has been overstretched since Obasanjo time till now. Boko Haram, we cannot defeat Boko Haram. We cannot defeat other terror group coming up in the north, both in Zamfara and everywhere. We don't want to add people that fought international communities for 3 years with all the conventional sort ways. Mr. President, please unify this country. Holding that man there and romancing bandits is making the Igbo man to believe that he is not needed in this country. If you people don't need these people in this country, please give them their own country. We need peace. We need peace in this country, please. And most of you who have collected money, benefiting from insecurity, benefiting from disunity, I am sounding a warning to you people. If anything happens in this country, you people have family. President of our great union, you have to act quick.
In fact, if anything should happen to Nnamdi Kanu now, we should blame Showore. Because, really? Yes.
You don't think his intentions are no?
In fact, he is the one who told us that the government have already taken a position to convict Nnamdi Kanu before you can now be talking of a political solution and all that. He said it himself. And so when you know about this, why are you doing what you are doing? I have never seen government in the world who was forced to do certain things. You don't force government to do things. You don't.
What do you mean you don't force government?
You don't force government to listen to you or to take a position and all that.
When it comes to fighting for rights,
no, this is not the way to do it. The courts are there if it is fighting for your rights. But to government and say, I want this person released today or else the country will burn. No government will listen to you. No, it has never happened, and it will not happen under Tinubu. That I was telling this man, look, stop this pranks you are playing. It's pranks as far as I'm concerned, because he knows very well that this protest will not yield any fruit. The effort the Igbos have been making would have been more plausible if it was allowed to say through. But to Sowore have carried his useful exuberance and rascality to go and spoil our show, because that's what he's doing now. No government will listen to him with the way he's going about this thing. No government.
Look, we asked you yesterday not to come out for protest. Allow the court to do what he's supposed to do against Nnamdi Kanu. Sowore so no they are going. So Sowore can run like this, like a cross country. I see him running helter skelter, big race seriously. You say if I'm the one Gololo as a retired military officer, if I want to die, as far as I go for protest, I'm not going back. You say they ask you not to go. Federal government say no. They will release this person. You say no. You are going to release him now. Okay, as he come, why you don't wait? One tear gas. You want to run even past Bayelsa. All the people you pass them with running. Sorry, President escape. President running. Who tell you? You for wait now. Then you say you have a forehead. They will take you sense. Look at how you run, like you want to scatter this thing. And then the other one is that your paper brought out a report that there's a coup in Nigeria. There's no coup. I'm a professional. I'm a military professional. The military comes out by the spokesman General Gusau. One star general, he came out and openly, even the Musa, two of us are saying there's nothing like coup. But people, newspaper, as you say in the school, there's nothing like coup. I don't have any job more than military. I know it's a lie. Nothing like coup. There's no offense unless coup. Maybe when they want to operation, there's a problem there. And that is why they buy job. And they will bring it out. There's nothing like a coup. It's a lie. It's a lie. We are professional. Nothing like coup. Democrat is continuation. The military don't want to take over anything. What we need is Democrat. And they have said it already. They oppose. So all those social media who are saying the coup, they don't even want a safety precaution. We are the professional. We tell you there's no coup. You say there's a coup. Are you a professional? The person who will be first publishing, look at how he run today for protest, only protest. He's talking about coup. He run near, even the shoe fall out, you don't know where the shoe is. Release him now. Release that. Wait now. Just constable hit this tear gas you are running. Okay. Wait now.
Well, basically, we have to look at the dramatic personnel of the entire protest. This is a politically intended protest to destabilize the country. This protest is against the judiciary, and I'm very much disappointed seeing Mr. Roy Ajioko, who is the lawyer to to Nnamdi Kanu, at that same rally. Is a prejudice. As a lawyer, you are not intended to equally raise such intentions against a sitting court that is ongoing in a matter. And specifically, we have to go down to memory lane. Who is this person that is undergoing criminal prosecution? That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has a record, criminal records that showed how people were massacred upon his instructions, and several other carnage that were carried out by the IPOB and the ESN. Now, Sowore had gone far and wide to destabilize this country. He found solace in the Ohese Ndigbo and some other Igbo group trying to use and play the ethnic card, having lost validation of some of his antics. Now going further to using the Nnamdi Kanu as a decoy is a total destabilization. Looking at the entire protest today validate our fears, which is Atiku Abubakar equally solidarized. It shows that these are the hands of Esau that are really against the state, and Nigerian state cannot afford another civil war. What has just happened today is just a total plot that was premeditated, that was well orchestrated and well funded. And you can see from the foregoing circumstances, Sowore himself was aware there was a court order. They violated every inch of that court order. And does that mean a presidential candidate of another political party who is just an opposition also had one or two issues that he is also promoting, which is anti-democracy. And for us, as the coalition of Southern groups, we sat and we looked at the entire scenario. If these protests were geared towards something that has to do with our democracy, we will all rally around. Democracy is for all of us. But this is not a protest. This is a plot to cause war. And we have seen every ingredient of it, that it is a means to mislead the Igbo people. The Igbo people are our friends. We don't have enemy in the Igbo people, but nobody should use them as a cannon fodder to mislead them into what they have no intentions to be part of.
Yes, I'm now back to my hotel room after the protest. But so many of our members are yet to be seen. The police brutality today was something else. We were tear gassed and shot at directly. So we don't know the number of casualties yet, but we begin to release the video of the protest so that people can see. We'll continue with this demand for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. We have to get our country back. These people are very irresponsible. They cannot go and face kidnappers who are also holding guns, but innocent, unarmed civilians who are exercising their franchise. They are shooting at them, shooting at us directly. Tear gas everywhere. We're moving from one place to the other. All our members scattered. What? Let me let you know, Mr. President, I think with this your action, it seems you are going to be a one-term president. You need to rethink. Anybody giving you this advice is not advising you well. In your own case, during President Jonathan, you were insulting the then president. And now you don't even allow people to protest peacefully. It is a shame.
Good day to everyone all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. I keep on saying that until we start serving justice to everybody in this country equally, there is no way we can make a headway in this country. In a situation where justice for somebody coming from the northern part of this country is different from the justice served to somebody coming from the southern part of this country, there is no way where the southern people would want to be part of the entity if justice is not served equally. How on earth would you continue to keep somebody incarcerated and continue to hold somebody because you feel he doesn't deserve justice or because you feel he's from a certain region? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows that the people of Southeast want their border back. They want Nnamdi Kanu released. Why don't you just do this for them? I know there are some few politicians in that region that don't want this guy to be released, and that's the reason why they are doing everything to keep him hostage, to keep him incarcerated, and to ensure that he doesn't come back, because of course if he's released, he's going to set a new political space in that Southeast region, and it's going to destabilize their political ambition. And that's the reason why they are doing everything they can to ensure that they don't release him. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows this himself, and he should do the needful by releasing this man. He is not the prisoner of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He is the prisoner of the Fulani North. And if the Fulani North doesn't want him to be released, they don't speak for Nigeria. They don't own Nigeria. The Fulani North cannot be negotiating with bandits. They cannot be having meeting with bandits and be eulogizing or be hailing bandits, giving free meal to bandits and giving free ticket for everything to bandits, while they continue to criminalize Nnamdi Kanu, who has done not even up to what the Fulani has done. Everything they are accusing him of are just mere accusation. He has not been convicted, and it has not been confirmed that he actually did any of those things. And there is nowhere in the world where agitation for self-determination is a crime. It's something that is enshrined in the UN Constitution, and everybody has the right to self-determination. And if they are saying they are marginalizing Nigeria and they are calling for a state of Biafra, there is nothing wrong in that. There is nowhere in this world that states that countries cannot be divided if one part or one entity so feel that they are not interested in becoming part of that entity again. It's just for you to have a roundtable discussion with them and to sort out things amicably. But that is not the body language of this administration. That's not the body language of Nigerian leaders. The Fulanis are the ones controlling this country, and they don't want anything like secession at all whatsoever. However, they are not treating these people fairly, and that's the reason why they want out. So you can't continue to force them to be part of this country if you're not giving them equal playing ground to also have access to what other people from other regions have access to. It's not fair. It's unfair. There's nowhere in the world that is done like that. Because you come from a particular region does not make you disadvantaged. It shouldn't be a disadvantage for you at all, but that is what is actually happening in Nigeria today. Tribalism is the order of the day. You can imagine somebody, the Fulanis are even happy that he is still incarcerated. But these are the people celebrating criminals. These are the people who are there in their northern side, far northern side, giving criminals and giving bandit whatsoever praise and eulogizing them and making them look as if they are messiahs to their region. They are the one negotiating with bandits. They are the one even empowering these bandits to ensure that they continue doing what they are doing. But look at other people's region. When it comes to somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, his own case becomes different. He's not worthy to get any presidential pardon or to be released on a clear term, just like the court has instructed, because he's coming from the southeastern part or because he's an Igbo man. It doesn't make any sense at all. Let's not even shy away from the truth. We should not even try to kind of paint it in any form, because we know that this is utter injustice and it doesn't make any sense. Drop what you have to say in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.